Hello, my name is Jeff. This is 2A Self-Defense Law. What we do is we help people understand the law of self-defense in the simplest terms possible. We take the fear out of getting it wrong. A couple of weeks ago, I said the natural conclusion to all good things is its end, and that's true. This channel is going to be coming to its end for the most part. What I will be doing is, if anything really irks me, I will get back on. But you probably won't see me for a good 11 months or so if I do come back. I have taken on a director's position on a board of directors for our local basketball team, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. For the people who, if you've noticed, like since last November, December, January, February, March, I didn't really post anything, and that's because I was busy doing that. I am having a lot of fun with that. Can't tell you how much fun it is. Connecting with people, making people's lives more fun, and their children's lives more fun, that kind of thing. What I don't think I'm doing with 2A Self-Defense Law, I've been doing it now for about 11 years. I've been doing this channel in its variation since 2009, somewhere in there. And I think it's about time for me to quit. I don't think I'm connecting with a majority of people, whether it's my personality, my style, how I give out information, whatever the thing is, I'm just not connecting with people. And part of this proves my point is I haven't really put out anything since last October, and nobody asked me where I was. Nobody was curious on why I wasn't posting any videos. I put out a post in YouTube 2 weeks ago and on Facebook. No one on YouTube responded to the post, and only one person gave me a like on Facebook. So obviously there's some kind of a disconnect what is going on there right now, and it is what it is. So I won't be posting anything for a while. I will be making comments, and I will keep the videos up there because I think there is some value to that. What I will be doing is I'll be leaving you with two thoughts. You guys have continually asked me about active self-protection and what John is doing. One of his videos was totally contradictory to transferred intent, and him and his lawyer absolutely have transferred intent 100% wrong in the confines of what self-defense is. And of course, active self-defense, John, is peddling a product. He is peddling a legal membership. That's it. Trying to create fear. Let me tell you exactly what transferred intent is. The way that John and his lawyer talk about transferred intent is if you are an armed citizen who's trying to defend himself and shoots at your attacker but hits someone else, your intent transferred to the innocent party. That's 100% false. That is fear-mongering. Now, if you are a self-defender, the person who is attacking you, his intent is to kill you. You are making a legal self-defense event. A bullet pushes through the bad guy, kills somebody else, or you miss and hit somebody else. Your intent to stop the intruder doesn't pass on to the person that was killed. It isn't. The intent of the original attacker who was trying to kill you transfers to the person who is dead. That's where the doctrine of transferred intent in the confines of self-defense. Please stop asking me about it. That is the true doctrine of transferred intent. The intent of the bad guy killing you is transferred to the person who actually died. Even though that you pull the trigger, it is not your responsibility. All right. The other thing I'm going to talk about is the defensive display of a firearm. Just because Arizona has a black letter law saying that you can have a defensive display of a firearm doesn't make it a tactical doctrine. Let's go to, because you have two parties involved. You have the subjective reasonableness of party A and subjectively reasonable of party B. Okay? Now, we have to talk about two things. There is ordinary force, and then there's deadly force. Within ordinary force, there is a spectrum of force. A poke in the chest is much different than a slap to the face. Deadly force is deadly force. No matter what the tool is, if you have the ability and the opportunity and showing jeopardy, that is deadly force. Now, I don't care who started. If we have two parties. I don't care who starts it. Let's just say Party A and Party B were shoving each other. Party A stepped back, took out a tire iron out of his pocket, and displayed a defensive display of a tire iron. Okay? Is there a statute for a deadly display of a tire iron? Well, no. So why did he do it? Well, he was trying to scare the person, right? Or intimidate the person. What is Party B's reaction of Party A taking out a tire iron? Didn't he escalate the fight from ordinary force to a deadly force encounter? He has the ability to kill you with a tire iron. He has the opportunity because he's in range, and now he's showing jeopardy because if he's showing it, he intends to use it. So Party B can say, oh, deadly force, take out his gun and shoot him. Just because it is a black letter law does not make it tactical doctrine. We have two parties. Let's just say the same scenario. B actually started the fight, all right? But A still pulled out the tire iron. Party B is still going to get charged with an assault because he's the one who started the fight. But is he going to get charged with murder if he shoots Party B with the tire iron? No, absolutely not. Now, let's insert that tire iron with a gun. It is the exact same thing, people. A deadly display of a firearm during ordinary force is stupid. Let's just say that we get into the argument, Party A drew his weapon in a low radio position, and then two witnesses down the street see this guy draw the firearm. What are they going to say? Well, the person draw the firearm on the guy. They're not going to say, I drew a defensive display of a firearm for an ordinary force event? Really? A deadly display or a defensive display of a firearm only makes sense if you are about to be attacked with a deadly weapon, but the opportunity isn't there yet. What do I mean by this? Let's say you're in a car accident. You were rear-ended. You managed to stop your car about 100 feet in front, and the guy's car was disabled. He gets out of his car, has a machete, starts swinging, and says, hey, you son of a biscuit eater, as soon as I'm going to get up to you, I'm going to slash your head off. Well, no, he has the ability to kill you. He doesn't have the opportunity yet because he's not in range of the machete. So you pull your gun out at the low ready. That is the true use of a defensive display of a firearm. Now, if you're in a stand your ground state, you have more bearing on that. If your car couldn't get away, if your car was disabled in some fashion, well, those are all the variables that you need to take a look at. And, John, he has 1.3 million subscribers on one of his channels. It's an obscene amount of subscribers. He's peddling death. He's peddling people getting killed. That's fine. He's a preacher. Fine. If you want to show people getting murdered all the time, that is fine. I used to believe that showing videos in class was a good thing. And I've come to realize after all the years of it coming back to us, showing videos to students is not a good idea. Because all situations isn't equal. Why did it happen here, but it's not valid here? It's hard to describe that to a student. But if you use innocence, imminence, proportionality, avoidance, and reasonableness, and you guys learn that, you're not going to need these videos of death all the time. If you're watching videos that involve police, those are the worst ones for a civilian to watch, because it's not analogous to your situation. It confuses things. It muddles things up. Stop watching these videos. All right? There's a lot of people that helped me throughout the years, and I really do appreciate the people who commented on it. And it's really gotten quiet out there the past 8 months or so. And that's when I realized that it's really time to start thinking about winding down this channel. I found something different with the director's position with our local sports program, and that's something where I'm going to go ahead and pursue, because again, I don't think I'm connecting with people out there, whether it's my personality, whether it's the information, whatever it is. So in conclusion, this is Jeff. This is 2A Self-Defense Law. I hope I help somebody out there.